Hey guys, your friendly neighborhood stage manager up here. We're just watching from above. We're gonna switch things up real quick. We're gonna have some stand-upper teams come out. First up, we got our actor, Fahran Bajaj. Give it up!
Hey guys, how was your summer? I had a great summer, so I figured I'd stand here for a few minutes and complain about the worst day I had. It started off perfectly nice. I was in Slovenia, as all nice days start. And I'm with a friend. We're going for this hike, right? It's pretty hot. We're getting to the top. It's 4,000 feet. It's a long way up. But we're getting there, and we're super excited to start eating our lunches. And we notice there's this goat at the top. The first thing we see about this goat is it's sort of walking around the mountaintop, trying to steal everyone else's lunch. I didn't come to Slovenia to see an oversized land seagull, but kind of what I got. But I figure that's not a problem, right? Because if a seagull comes for your lunch, you can sort of just chase it away. Unfortunately, I found out when you chase this goat, it chases back. But not a huge issue, because the goat's sort of harassing other people. It's over there. So I just walk over here, and I'm going to enjoy my lunch in peace. All of my food is in sealed plastic bags, so I figure it's totally safe. I can leave my backpack open. The clever among you may notice what I do not, which is that goats are sort of noted for their plastic chewing ability. So when it decided to run over and, impressively, I'll admit, shove its entire head into my open backpack, that sealed plastic bag idea kind of went out the window. But still not a problem, right? Because I got to eat most of my lunch, so I figured we can just sort of walk down the mountain, enjoy our afternoon, not a problem. And then the goat started to follow us. And this is where we enter hour 2 with the goat. And if hour 1 was characterized by lunch larceny, hour 2 is more attempted assassination. See, this is a pretty steep ridgeline, right? So you won't want to, go off the trail. The goat got in front of us because it's a goat on the mountain. We didn't have a choice. And then if one person tried to pass it, that's totally fine, not a problem. If the other person also did, I don't know about you guys, but I think they deserve to get headbutt off the side of the mountain. And the goat agreed. Even if we wanted to pass it, it seemed to really love just stopping right in the middle of the trail and just devouring the foliage. I guess my lunch wasn't enough. And I'm mad at this point, right? Because this goat has now robbed me, attacked me, and wasted my time. I'm thinking of fighting it. I figure I can probably win, but I might get beat up. I know European healthcare is pretty good, but maybe not worth the risk. So we're really just stuck, right? We have to go down this ridgeline at the goat's chosen pace. It took us about 25 minutes to get up this section, and over 60 to get down. And that brings us to hour 3 with the goat, because we're still not near the bottom. At this point, we're at least kind of in a rhythm, right? We know how to manage this goat. It's my friend in front. She'll go down 100 feet or so of the trail. I'll just chill with the goat while it eats whatever it wants. Then after like 5 minutes, it'll like pull its greedy face out of the bushes and realize that she's gone and just sprint down the hill and headbutt her. I at least got the better end of the deal, right? And the goat's having a great time. It's doing what it wants, eating what it wants. At one point, it just sort of took a break. I guess it was the one having a hard day. It seemed to really have a taste for salt, which meant sometimes it would go in for the headbutt and then switch to licking the sweat off my leg at the last minute. At one point, we found a tree labeled water closet, so it got really excited to drink out of that. For those of you who don't speak European, by the way, water closet means bathroom. So you can guess what it is drinking. For me, if you play video games, at this point it's sort of like the worst escort mission ever. Because it's in real life, and it's been going on for hours, and it just doesn't end, right? And we're doing like real exercise the whole time. Speaking of hours, by hour 4, even the goat was a bit upset. So it had kept up this act of like headbutting me every time I passed it, which like impresses big commitment. And like it's getting madder every time it does this. At one point it kicked its legs up. It clearly did not want to keep going with us. So clearly its only option is to keep going with us. I'm kind of worried that it'll just never leave at this point, right? I'm thinking, do I have to like pay for a checked goat on my flight home? Can that just be an emotional detriment to animal? I don't know. One plan I had was, like maybe I could bring it all the way back to civilization and walk into a restaurant and like create a big enough public health hazard that it's someone else's problem. By the way, imagine being in a restaurant and someone walks in and tells the hostess like, oh yeah, we have a couple more people coming. And then 3 minutes later a goat charges in and headbutts her. That was my whole afternoon. And then they go left. Yeah, after 4 hours of harassing us, it finally got fed up. And in moments like this, it's kind of nice to think, what am I grateful for? Right? Because it could have been worse. It could have been, say, 4.5 hours. Yeah, we're not the only people to have this happen to. By my estimates, this affects hundreds of hikers a year. Sort of like mesothelioma. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the goat's daily routine, is harassing someone on the way up, staying for lunch, and harassing someone else on the way down. And the reviews are pretty unanimous, let me tell you. Taya Smith calls it a true menace. We have, don't be fooled by how sweet that goat looks. I think CJ puts it the best here. I've never felt so defeated by a goat. Now there's a lesson in humility for everyone here, right? Because you too can travel to the Slovenian Alps and climb this mountain and be defeated by this goat. It doesn't discriminate. And if that's not enough to humble you, just remember this random asshole goat in Slovenia is also way more famous than you. Thank you guys so much.